What's up, YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug, and welcome to another edition of my easy air fryer recipes. And by the way, I'm with my Cosori TurboBlaze, and for our easy air fryer recipe today, we're gonna make some easy air fryer hot dog rolls. And I'll show you what I mean in a second, but let's get these hot dogs in the air fryer basket. Now, air fryer hot dogs are just super easy to make. You just throw them in 400 degrees for 8 minutes and rotate at 4 minutes, and you're done. And if you want to do it all at once with the bun, a minute and a half before it's done, add your bun to the hot dog and put it back in for the remainder of, the 1 minute and a half, and you're really done. So hot dogs in the air fryer, super simple. But we're going to take it to the next level with these hot dog rolls. I saw it on, I think I saw it on TikTok or Facebook, one of them, and I was like, yeah, I want to try it. So anyway, let's get these in the air fryer. Like I said before, 400 degrees for 8 minutes. We are going to rotate at 4 minutes. So of course, we're going to use 1 slice per hot dog. And what you're going to do right now is just trim off the edges. Man, time is going fast. I only got 2 minutes left. I already rotated it and everything. But you see that? I'm just going to take that out, but that's what it looks like. Something like that. And of course, that's the scraps. All right, after 8 minutes, that's how they look. If you want them a little more burnt, feel free to do about 2 more minutes tops. You're going to be good to go. But we're going to put these back in the air fryer after we wrap them around the bread. But let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. All right, get you a jar, or if you have one of those, bacon rolling pins, whatever you got, you're going to roll out the bread and flatten it out. All right, so I'll flatten them out. Now, the bigger the bread you get, the better, the more real estate you're going to get, the thicker the bread. This is just great value, $1.30 bread. So obviously, the more expensive bread will give you a little more thickness and a little, it'll be a little more real estate in bread. But this is just fine for me. Now I'm going to spray the first side with some avocado oil. Whatever oil you got is fine. Olive oil is fine. And I'll put a link in the description to the sprayer. Now, if you want, you could put melted butter on there, bacon grease, whatever have you. It's fine. All right, and once you spray the first side, you're going to flip them over, and we're going to add the cheese to this side. Now, the reason why we have to add the cheese is because that's the only way it's going to, stay. Once we sprayed the oil or butter or whatever type of oil you use on the first side, we flip them over, and we're going to add the cheese. Now, the cheese is going to keep everything together. And by the way, I happen to be using Colby Jack. Use whatever cheese you want. Normally, if I do this again, I probably use sharp cheese, but I feel like Colby today. All right, you're going to wrap it tight from the beginning. Make sure it's tight, especially if you're using, lesser quality bread. Like that. All right. We're ready to pop it right back into the air fryer. I'm thinking 2 minutes should do it, 1 minute aside, but it would be no longer than 4 minutes for sure. But we'll see. All right, so I actually did 4 minutes without flipping them. So 4 minutes got to this point. So I'm going to flip it over and see what the other side looks like. But this side's definitely done. And it's crunchy, so it may not look as crunchy, but it's definitely crunchy. All right, guys, I did 1 more minute on the other side, and we're good to go. I can't wait to get a bite. These really look like adult pigs in the blanket, but I'm ready to have some. All right, first we're going to try one out with some sriracha ketchup. I love ketchup with my hot dogs. So for you guys, I made sure I had sriracha ketchup. You guys will enjoy that more. You get the first bite. You got it? That is good. That's good right there. Something different. Something different for sure. This is good. The cheese. Of course, the bread's not thick. You know, hot dog bread, you know, really fills you up because it's all fluffy and whatever. This is right to the point. Just enough. Okay. I know some of y'all wanted some mustard. I didn't forget about y'all. I'm taking one for the team. Actually, but spicy brown mustard, which this is, isn't bad. But regular mustard, I cannot stand it. You get the first bite. Got it? That's good. You heard the crunch. Great alternative. I'm telling you, great alternative to regular hot dog buns. And you can easily make this low carb by getting that, low carb bread and doing this exact recipe with. And finally, we got some Wolf brand chili. Try it with that. That's good too. Yeah, maybe, you know what? With the next dog, I'm going to try it with some mustard. Mustard would go good with this. Yeah, let's try that out. You get that bite. Got it? Yeah. That's where it's at right there. Nice. Well, guys, that was super duper easy, super fun, guys. And again, try this out. I mean, is this going to be your go-to way of making hot dogs? No. But it'll be, if you were serving hors d'oeuvres or, little finger foods, this would be fantastic. Think of it, I guess, more or less of a adult pig in the blanket. A easier way to do that, but we're going to continue calling it the hot dog rolls. And again, the original recipe, they used like regular, I think they used home fried bread, which is bigger bread than the Great Value. So it covered the hot dog more and it looked more like a bun that way. But it's fine. You get the point anyway. So try this out. And again, you don't have to. This is air fryer easy recipes, geared to beginners. So if you just want to make it with buns traditionally, then no problem. You do the 8 minutes, and then put the hot dogs in the bun and do another 2 minutes, and then you're done. 10 minutes, you have hot dogs, bun, crispy hot dogs, done to perfection. So no big deal either way. But try this out though. This is to my peeps that already had an air fryer for many years. Try it out this way. I mean, it's very nice, and sky's the limit what you could dip it in. Dip it in cheese, more cheese, whatever you want. But enough of me talking. Just want to provide something a little different for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed it. But if at any rate, I'll leave a link in the description to the Cosori TurboBlaze. And Other than that, hit like if you like it. Remember to subscribe. If anything, thanks for just even looking at my video, y'all. It's Cooking with Doug. I'm out.